Welp. Ugh. Yeah. I'm doing homework right now. So, if you hear papers, that's just me. Because I'm a good student. Yeah. I don't know. Posted 2 other videos today. Kind of just grinding out some videos today because I can. So, yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what to talk about. Probably the time that I got crap beat out of me. I was thinking about that a while ago. Yeah. Basically. Oh, by the way, go like and subscribe. Or subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because you're gay if you aren't subscribed. Sorry if you're really gay and listening to this. I'm not homophobic at all. So, yeah, man. Anyways, go subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Go like my other videos because those are some good videos. And yeah. Anyways, so let's see. I'll just use names because just first names because I don't think anybody really knows. So I used to date this girl named Vanessa. Dated for a while. I think 2 months, something like that. We got into a big fight. She was, I don't know, to me she was kind of being really rude at the time, and I was kind of sick of it. I was like really annoyed that she was doing all this because I upset her somehow. I forget how I upset her, and it was a simple mistake, and I was like, hey, can you forgive me? Like, I'm really sorry, blah 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 blah. And she wouldn't. She'd be like, no, I don't forgive you, blah 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 blah. Like, it wasn't even that big of a deal, and I know that it wasn't that big of a deal, and she knows it wasn't that big of a deal. But anyways, I don't even remember what it was. But like, I'd go over to her house and be trying to cuddle, and she wouldn't. She'd be like, no, I'm still mad at you. And be like, it's literally been like 2 weeks. Okay, this fight went on for like 2 weeks, and so finally I was like, you know what? I'm sick of it. So I just was like, we can't be together then, because I need somebody who can forgive me when I make mistakes. Anyways, that's some more advice for ladies and guys. Forgive your significant other, okay? Your girlfriend or boyfriend. Because it's important that y'all get over stuff. Anyways, that's a side note. Forget that. Yeah, anyways, so broke up with her. Then like a week later I had some dude hit me up on Instagram, and he's like, hey, you need to back off from Vanessa. And I was like, what? I haven't even talked to her. And this kid's name was Nick. So I was like, I haven't even talked to her in like a week. He's like, that's BS. Like, you need to back up, or I'm gonna beat the crap out of you, right? And more mean words were said on both of our parts. I was like, try me. Yeah. Anyways, so I couldn't see pictures of him because he had a private account, and me being really stupid, I had a public account. So yeah, he basically he was able to see me, but I wasn't able to see him because he wouldn't accept my follow request because he's mean words. Anyways, yeah, and by the way, I'm trying to cut down on the cussing. Not that I'm like totally against it. It's just I've gotten some comments that are like, you should probably stop on the cussing, right? Blah 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 blah. Ugh. Good people. Anyways, another side note. My head's kind of all over the place, so yeah. What else? Let's see. Anyway, so we were kind of yelling at each other, blah 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 blah, and he's like, "Hey, meet me at this park." And me being really stupid, I'm like, "Fine, I'll meet you there, and I'll beat the crap out of you." And so we get there, and I was texting all my friends. I was like, "Yo, can any of you go like to support me? Like, none of y'all are gonna get into a fight, but like, can any of you meet me there?" And they're like, "No, man, I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy." Like everybody, and I was like, and one of my friends is like, "Don't go alone. Don't go alone. Like you're gonna get the crap beat out of you." And I was like, "Whatever." So I freaking I rode my bike there, and I was like, "Whatever, I'm gonna do it." So I get there. Um, I pull up, and there's like 7 other kids that are grouped up with him. I was like, I'm gonna get the crap beat out of me. And I'm sitting here, and we go to the back of the school. I'm texting my friend. I'm like, dude, there's 7 other kids. I swear I'm gonna die. And he's like, what like, run, get out of there. And I was like, if I die, you get everything I own. I swear. If I don't text back within like 20 minutes, you get everything I own. Because that's how really irresponsible and right off the bat I am. But anyways, the kid, he's like, you got any knives? And I was like, no. And then his friend freaking scared the crap out of me because I'm pretty sure his friend was packing a knife. And I was like, I'm gonna get jumped. Anyways, so we walk out in the middle of the grass. Or no, I sit there and I'm like, I'm only fighting Nick. Like, I'm not fighting all of you. And Nick stands out and he's like, yeah, I know. And he steps up. He's literally the freaking biggest kid in the group, right? Me being like 5'2", I think I'm 5'2" right now. I'm short. This kid's like 6 foot, freaking 200 pounds. He wasn't like pure muscle. He had a lot of flab on him. Yeah. I don't know. He probably wasn't 200 pounds. He was probably like 150. And he wasn't muscly. He was just big, right? He was tall. Anyways, so we walk out into the middle of the grass, and he starts walking up to me. Right now, I put my hands up, and I've never been in a fight before this, like legit fight, except for that one fight in 3rd grade, later podcast, or earlier podcast. Yeah, the very first podcast I put out. Go back and check that. But so except for the fight in 3rd grade, I've never been in a fight before. I've punched people, and I've been in a little bit of a scrap, like a couple people pushing around, but I've never been in a one-on-one fight. I do terrible at one-on-one fights. Anyways, so he's walking up to me, and the first thing he does is freaking right hook right to the head. And I've never been hit this hard before, right? Like, I was hit by freaking a 5th grader in 3rd grade, and it hurt. But I've never been hit as hard as I was right then. So I got right hooked right to the head, and then I immediately jerked around, and my back was to him, and he freaking jumps on top of me, right? And he's like swinging his arms, like freaking bringing it like way above his head and dropping it on my head, like both arms sitting there just popping me. It hit me at least 12 times. I counted. I was like, bang, 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 right? 12 times. That probably wasn't 12. But anyway. So he hit me like 12 times, and I'm dazed that I'm getting beat. And I'm like, my head's literally being played ping pong with. Just back and forth, back and forth. Finally, I get pissed, and I just throw an elbow back, right? Because it was to the point where my head was kind of numb. I couldn't feel his punches anymore, but I knew he was punching me, like the force. It was like I was being pushed. Like he put his hand on my head and pushed me, except he was freaking punching me, like, yeah. Anyways, so he's sitting here, and finally I just turn around and I throw an elbow, hit him. He kind of backs off a little bit, and I'm backing off, right? And his 7 friends start to circle me, right? Like, I can see 2 of his friends behind my back, um, behind, like in my peripheral, like starting to close in behind me, and I was like, "Oh nah, I ain't doing this no more." And I literally go, "I'm done." I literally say that. I'm like, "I'm done. Nope, I ain't doing it no more." And I walk off, grab my bike, freaking speed on home because I was about to get jumped. Okay, y'all don't know how scary it is. You're probably like, "Oh, whatever. You're just a chicken." Blah 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 blah. No, it was actually scary. Like, not even kidding. I felt like I was gonna get jumped by 7 kids, and they were all my age. And so, if I were to get jumped, wouldn't be good because I'm super outnumbered. And yeah, I probably would be able to fight off one or two of them because that's how I'm good in like scraps like that where I can go ricochet off other people, right? Like punch one guy, he's stumbling back. Punch another guy, he's stumbling back. Punch the same guy, punch the other guy, then like back and forth like that, right? But anyway, so I'm like, they're closing in behind me, and the dude's like, not even, he's like 2 feet from me, and I was like, oh crap, no thank you. And so I'm like, nope, I'm done. I literally like wave my hands. I'm like, I'm out. Nope, I'm done, and walk off. So, yep. And then one of my friends, he saw the video because it was a video. I don't know where it is now. I can't find it, but I don't have the video. The other kid took the video and he sent it to me. Then he freaking posted on Instagram like a douche. Sorry for my language, but yeah. So but my friend saw it and he was like, "Yo, you got windmilled," and I was like, "What?" He's like, "The way the kid was swinging, it looks like a windmill," and I was like, "Oh crap, I did get windmilled." So that's our running joke is I got windmilled. So yeah, he even told his dad. He's like, "Yeah, Jones got windmilled," and his dad's like, "What?" So he showed him the video, and he's like, "Oh my gosh." So yeah, it's a running joke. Anyways, thank you for listening. Leave a like, subscribe, share. Yeah, go check out my gaming videos and my other podcasts. Tell me if you guys do like the gaming videos. And if you like my double Kong style stuff, because I can do more tricks like that. Hopefully gonna get some paintball content out though, because that would be real fun. I want to do paintball content because, yeah, that'd be dope, and really want to see that. So, thank you for listening. Go like, subscribe, do all that fancy stuff, and yeah, adios, amigos.